is Ritesh, and we are back again this week. This is our 4th episode with Mastermind, Frontline Heroes, and I am so happy to be back and to be talking to you guys. I'm really excited because this medium really helps me connect not only with all of you, but also with the people I feature, as a part of the interview. It also helps me connect with them, helps me understand them, and most importantly, celebrate them. So our guest today has been with Teleperformance for 11 years, which is such a huge commitment, on part of anyone, and it shows the loyalty. So Jasmin, welcome. I'm really looking forward, to chatting with you today. I just right off the bat, I wanted to ask you, what is it, that motivates you, to come to Teleperformance every day?
Every day that I wake up in the morning, it feels good to see my family at home. But of course, I'm so excited to come to office every day. Every time I enter the premises, the guards are so friendly. They greet you with greetings, with a smile.
Yeah.
And the front desk officers are also greeting me until I come into the operations floor. So having those people around in operations, it has been an amazing year that keeps me going. It's not about just coming to work because I'm getting paid on a daily basis, but what motivates me is that I have built a family within this company, Teleperformance.
That's awesome. I think for a lot of people who might be thinking, how long I have been here, I've actually been in Philippines now for 12 years. And it has been such an amazing ride. I mean, I've been away from my country, from my parents, from my family. And when I first come here, I had decided that I'm only just going to be here for maybe 2 years. And I decided, to stay for 12 years simply because of the fact, that I really love the Filipino people. I love the culture. I love the food. I like all the nice beaches. In short, for me and my family, this has now become home. And I'm really glad, to be working here and to be dedicating the last 12 years, to this country. So I've heard that you also belong to a province, and there are some very unique factors about your province. Can you share with us which province you belong to? And I know that your children are there. So if you want to say hi to your children, and hopefully they can go to our page and like it as well.
Yeah, I'm from Zamboanga City. Oh, Mom, I'm here.
Awesome.
This is my boss.
Hello.
Ritesh. So it's very, very nice giving me an invitation to be here.
Thank you.
And hello, Joshua and James. I miss you both.
Joshua, James, your mom misses you. So hopefully, if you're watching this video, you have to know that your mom is not only working hard, but she's actually a champion and she's a Mastermind Frontline Hero. So thank you, Jasmin, for saying and shouting out to your family. I wanted to ask you that everyone kind of has a role model. Who is your role model? What has inspired you for the last 10, 11 years, apart from your family? I mean, do you have someone that you look up to, whether it's in person or someone in Philippines, outside Philippines? Can you share a little bit of light?
Yeah, at work, someone is inspiring me to do better. Maybe I want just drop the name drop. Yeah. Because a lot of them are also inspiring me, but there is a single person who really inspires me to do better every day. And her words, it's of course her. Yeah. Her words inspires me to do better with my team, make my agents feel at home, make them feel as if they are like my sons and daughters, so that they will be enjoying their shift and make it a lighter moment for them every day.
Okay, that's really awesome. Um, I wanted to ask you, Jasmin, that you've been with us for 10, 11 years. If we go back and ask your friends, in the company, what do you think about Jasmin? And how would you like to describe Jasmin? What would they say in one word about you?
Hardworking. I think
That's
that's
awesome.
best fit to describe those amazing and challenging 11 years with the company.
Right.
I have been very overwhelmed with your invitation right now,
Yeah.
and it just feels amazing that after 11 years, I'm here being recognized.
Yes. Well, we do recognitions of different kinds, and this is a very special way, to invite, our frontline heroes to come here, sit down, and have a chat and give you an opportunity, to know you better. So to me, I think that that is important, to kind of stay connected with all of you. So I really think it's a great platform to not only be talking to each other, but also reaching out, to so many people who are out there who are watching these videos, and hopefully, we'll have a lot of our employees, sitting in the same place,
Yeah.
just the way you are.
But aside from you interviewing me, of course, you know me a little. I would love also to know a little about
Sure,
you.
absolutely.
Like
Shoot.
your favorite restaurant.
My favorite restaurant, if I have to pick one, because there are so many of them, I have already confessed, many times, that I really like to eat. So there isn't one specific place, I would say it's very difficult for me to choose. But if I have to choose, one place, I would say in Filipino cuisine, I would say it is Locavor. It's actually, they have got 2-3 places here, and their food is sort of a modern take, and it's like a fusion Filipino food. So I really like, the way they blend their foods and everything. So yeah, so that's my favorite restaurant.
That's great to hear. Also, I have 5 questions.
5?
We'll do a little fast talk, but you have to answer as quick as possible.
I have to answer as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I will try.
So my first question is it a black or white?
White.
Spicy or sweet?
Spicy.
High tide or low tide?
Low tide.
I think
I am actually doing pretty well, right?
Yeah, I think that would
Yeah.
not be for this question, my 5th question. Maybe I would be fine with that question. With
Okay.
those questions that I mentioned.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much for answering.
Well, actually, thank you for asking me those questions. Hopefully, this is not a psychometric test for me, right?
Yeah.
So you'll be able to
No.
figure out what's going on inside my head. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, thank you for asking those questions. I would say that, in Filipino we say, I wanted to ask you a question in the local language. So, anong gusto niyo sa teleperformance?
Well, teleperformance is a home. Teleperformance is something that you have to join us to experience our culture, to experience our family. Definitely, you will be getting a home within a company. So.
That's very, very nicely said. And I think that we are here, we are helping build, a lot of champions, and we are helping build people, their careers and growth. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years, in the company? What do you want to be doing?
In the next 5 years, I would like to see myself maybe still with my program, helping them achieve our goals. Currently, we are being challenged with a lot of things. But I'm sure my colleagues, they are watching this right now, we can do it.
Yes.
We can raise the bar
That's the
and
spirit.
make it at number 1. I'm
awesome.
sure Sir Joni will love to hear this.
Of course. Yeah, so Joni, if you're watching, this is for you. Guys, as we kind of come close, the most important section for Mastermind, and probably the most exciting one, apart from our discussion, was the trivia question. We obviously have been getting a lot of responses on the trivia question, and a lot of likes, and the giveaways have been very successful. And so this time I'm back with my tumbler again, the Mastermind Heroes tumbler, and there are lucky few people who are going to get these. So I wanted to ask you a question but now try to use, Tagalog to say, anong gusto niyo sa teleperformance? That is the question. And so therefore, I'd like you to go into the Mastermind TV page in Facebook and post your answer so that the most number of likes you get, the chances are you're going to win this. So then, Jasmin, thank you. And guys, see you in next episode. Ta-da.
Bye.